paid, we getting paid, we getting paid, huh? Stacking that money, stacking that money.
Yo, what's up? What's up, chat? Hey, give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear my audio, if I'm coming in clear. Mic check, mic check. Let me know if you can hear me. Perfect. Let's go. Hey, welcome to the live, y'all. Welcome to the live. Shout out to, what's that, Saeed? What's going on, baby? Keon Lewis, what's up? It's your boy Keys. Let's go. Hey, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen so we can get this video out to more people. We about to go in. We about to go in and mark these charts up, y'all. Yes, sir. So what's been going on? How has the trading been? Let me know. Let me know. How's the trading been? This is going to be a great week of trading. I feel like it's going to be a great week. 1 second, team. 1 second. It's going to be a great week. Amazing week. Yes, sir. Somebody said, do I send signals? Somebody want them signals. All right, says, I won on GU and GJ earlier, 10 to 20 pips. Let's go. Oh, that's Rosalind. Shout out to Rosalind. Salute. All right, so I can't really, Jabir. So Jabir, here's the thing, bro. No lie. Signals. You want signals, but here's the problem. I'm a scalper, right? And when the signals come, they come. You don't got no time to prepare for it, really. I could kind of tell you what I'm looking to get into, but when they drop, you got to quickly get up in there. You don't even have time to analyze yourself, which I recommend you do for any signals. I don't think that you should take any signals blindly. Really, I think that you should have an understanding of trading, period. Like, you don't have to be the best. You don't have to know everything, but you should have some level of understanding of the market structure, different things like that. So now, when they send out a signal, you got some understanding and you can put some context to it, like your own thought process to it. Now, the reason why you're taking signals is because you're not good. or whatever it is, you losing money. So I get it, but you should have some level of understanding. You should not take no signals blindly. All right, so that being said, it's also you hardly have any time to take them. I get a lot of people saying, hey, when I take them, it's already gone. Also, like, let's say I send out a signal, you don't see it for an hour from now, 20 minutes from now. You got to go back and search to see if it's already taken off, or do you still got time to get in? So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do trade setups, but I'm talking about trade setups in a way that shows you the entry. Let's do that. If I give you a trade setup, you have hours to prepare for that trade. We're seeing the same thing. Let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think about that. Trade setups. Giving you the actual entry point, all that. And I'm still going to give you the stop loss and take profit. Just like a signal. Just like a signal. But it's a trade setup. What's going to happen is you're actually going to start learning how to trade. You're not going to learn how to trade the signals. Now, the best way to learn how to trade is actually get help and be taught. But trade setups over time, you're going to start seeing the pattern of what's going on, and you're going to start picking up and learning how to trade. Now, you still may not have time to do the work yourself. So you want, like, hey, if he sent out a trade setup and they winning 80% of the time, I'm good. So that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about to be starting doing. So absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Let YouTube algorithm know we out here grinding tonight. Oh, Jabir, everything I do is in Discord. So go into my description and you will see the Discord right in there. When you go into the Discord, it's going to take you into the announcements. You will see what's popping. Go in there and scroll up a little bit and you will see what's popping. Straight up. Let me know if y'all like these night streams. I like these night streams because I could prepare you and we could talk about some things without being rushed, like in the morning time and stuff like that. Let me know if y'all like these night streams. Rosalind. Hey, I'm proud of you, Rosalind. You starting to grind for sure. Like I remember Rosalind last year, you was like just trying to get your bearings. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get your feet up under you. And you would miss trades. You wouldn't understand certain things. And now it's so good to see that you catching trades, making this money. You making this money. So that's what it's going to be. And then keep grinding, keep grinding. Eventually, like, it's just going to be, it's just what you do. It's just going to be like, this is what I do. It's going to be normal. It's just going to be a routine. It's not going to be super easy, but it's going to get easier. It's going to get easier. I don't think trading ever gets super easy. It just gets easier. And the more boring it gets, that just means that's the more dialed in you are. You won't trading to be boring. Rosalind, thank you for that. I'm telling you, I used to be, let's see. I used to be like nonchalant about it. Like, yeah, I can help you. But after been doing this for 9+, I want to say, yeah, about 9 years. After doing this for 9 years, I pretty much know I can help you. Everybody that's watching, like, if you are coachable, if you are willing to learn something different that you haven't been doing, maybe, as long as you're willing to put the work in, I can help you for sure. Yes, I trade gold, and we're actually going to look at gold today. So let's not even waste any time because we're going to keep these streams to an hour. Let's try to keep them to an hour. If we go over, we go over. But that just depends on how many questions y'all ask. But let's try to keep it to an hour. And over time, we may build up and go longer. But I want to build up the consistency. I want to be consistent. I'm a consistent day trader. I'm consistent in a lot of areas. I want to be consistent with my YouTube family. So let's keep it to an hour. So that's something that I can be consistent with, something that y'all can rely on. I don't want to be in and out, in and out. You know what I'm saying? So let's try to do that. And y'all know that I used to just drop like videos all the time, but I'm doing a live stream. We're gonna do this live. So the first order of business, is the dollar held. It says the dollar held to its losses on Tuesday after Trump administration opened a criminal investigation into Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. Ain't that something? A move that threatens the central bank's independence and faith in the U.S. assets. Ain't that something? That's crazy. That's crazy. The market reaction has been to sell the dollar and U.S. treasuries, while the unease also prompted some investors to seek safety in gold. Whoa. They're telling us where the money is going. However, the sell-off was much more measured than the one that followed Trump's sweeping tariffs last April. Okay. So this wasn't a big sell-off this time when that news came off. It was more measured, they saying. It was more measured, so it wasn't too crazy. So really, this is all I really need to read. Like, I don't need to read the euro was steady at 1.1. I don't care about that. What I just read, excuse me, what I just read is all we need to know. That's it. And we know what's happening now. We know where the money is. It's called FTB, follow the banks. That's what it is. Follow the banks. And this is how we do it. We got to know what's going on in the world. I used to be that guy that just trade technical analysis, didn't care what was going on. But now I've evolved into a fundamental trader that knows how to do technical analysis as well. Put them together, you a monster on the charts. The Fed should be more reluctant to cut rates against data pointing to resilience of the economy. But there's also a question as to what the Fed would do eventually. Okay. So what I'm getting and what I'm gathering is that it might not be a strong drop, and that's okay. What's going on in the White House and stuff like that? Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff all over the world, bro. Huh?
There's speculation online that there's like the Pentagon is buying out all the pieces because they're doing something.
Oh, that's crazy.
Overnight.
Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, I was just talking to my son. So it don't need to drop too crazy. It's fine. We just need to kind of know where the money is flowing. So that being said, we're going to switch over to the charts. Hey, y'all, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss these updates. Let's double tap the screen. The more y'all double tap, the more I can give back. Let's get these likes up. Let's get the 20 likes, y'all. That's how we keep on going with these live streams, because that's just how it works. All right, so here we go. So look at these charts right quick. As a matter of fact, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all should be able to see my chart. Now, this is GBPUSD. Now, look, I know in the title, it's saying sell the dollar, right? It's saying sell the dollar. The dollar is going to be a sell-off. Okay, but I'm not actually selling the actual dollar. What I'm trying to sell is currencies that are against the dollar. So, like, well, I'm going to buy. I'm actually going to buy currencies that are against the dollar. So, like GBPUSD. Right? I'm going to be buying or looking to buy GBPUSD. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm already doing the work for you guys. I'm already doing the work. So later on at 1 in the morning, I'm going to send out a trade setup that's going to complement this. And I really don't want y'all to miss this stuff. And now here's the thing. Here's the dollar, right? The dollar is not, I wouldn't sell the dollar right where it's at because it could be some manipulation. Don't take the news literal. That's one thing I learned. Don't take it literal as if it's about to happen right now as soon as you read it. Give it some time. I'll check GBPJPY in a second. Give it some time. Let it form. That's why you got to have a trade setup. Do you get what I'm preaching? You got to have a trade setup. That allows the market to move and fluctuate and manipulate if it's going to do it. All right. Taking a sell right now just because we read that, that's foolish to me. So we got to start doing our checks. So one thing for sure is that we just hit a supply zone right here. So market just hit a supply zone. Can y'all see that? Let me get something to drink right quick. Oh, my voice getting too raspy. So yeah, so the market just hit that supply zone. So now we got to look at GU and see, do it make sense to take a buy? Yeah. All right. So let's go head over to GBPUSD. All right, here go GU. All right. So let me check something right quick. Okay. Let me make this chart a little bit smaller for you so you can see everything. What I would be looking for buys around this area. If you try to buy it now, I think it might be a little too premature. Like, I want to give it time. So this is it right here. I want to give it time. So, because here's the thing, if it could fake us out, right? If you buy it right now, that's very aggressive. That's very aggressive. And I'm not aggressively trading my money in the market. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm waiting for conservative plays. Now, I'm going to be aggressive with my lot size. You know what I mean? I'm going to be aggressive, with like taking a $400 lot size or something like that because my account is bigger. It can do that. But I'm not going to be aggressive in how I enter. Okay, if y'all understand that, double tap the screen. Let's get the likes let's get the 20 likes. All right, so you see this right here? This is a supply zone, just like it was on the dollar index. This is a supply zone. Now, do you see what I'm saying? Let me get some likes for that. Drop some fire emojis if you see it. Like, that's why I'm not taking a buy, because I'm buying into a supply zone. And that is against the rules. Remember, rules save lives. So it's definitely going to save our accounts. So we got to follow the rules. I'm not going to buy into a supply zone. Okay. So therefore, I'm going to need price to break that. You get now you get what I'm saying. So when I give you these trade setups, this is more powerful than a signal. You get what I'm saying? You get a trade setup and then drop a quick little video with the trade setup to give you an understanding. You ain't got no choice but to make some money. And at the very least, you have an understanding of how this stuff works. And then let me tell you how you really beat the markets. Let me tell you how you really beat the markets. When you do all of that, you don't even ask for much. You don't even ask for much. Like, I got this TP all the way up here, right? What if we went on ahead and did something like right up in here? Well, actually, you could go up here, right? And we're gonna make that a 1-to-1. I don't know. It's so many people that I'm hearing like, I wish I would have took 1-to-1. All I needed was 1-to-1. Why am I going for so much? It's like, bro, somebody I talked to today was like, just get the flow going. Get the flow going. Get the profits coming in. So now, when the market get to my entry, right here, boom, I get a retest on that joint. Now, when they get halfway to TP, you either going to take profit depending on how the market is going, right there, take profit at that line in the middle, or you can just take partial profit. Take the thing that was the most important thing was the stop loss. The take profit is however far it goes. The stop loss is the most important thing. Now you got to take a trade that got potential to go somewhere. You see what I'm saying? It needs to have potential. But you could just take partials halfway, move up the stop loss and see how far it goes. That's the power of a trade setup. And that's what I want to start sending out. Like, I want to start doing that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. All right. The GOAT, I've learned so much from you, brother. Appreciate you, fam. I appreciate that, man. I'm over here trying to build legacy, man. Hey, shout out to Wilbur. Shout out to Wilbur. W Wilbur in the chat. Look, I'm trying to build legacy right now. I'm focused on legacy. And the only way you can do that is through consistency. So that's what we're looking at on GU. So now, hopefully it makes sense how I'm putting this together. Because here's the thing. They could send us a quick little fake out. A manipulation, and price can break through the supply zone on the dollar index and bust through it and then drop. We are creating a buffer for them to do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm creating a buffer. I'm creating room and space for them to manipulate. I don't want to be caught up. I'm telling you, the way that I trade is powerful. And I can't say that I created it from scratch, like I'm a freaking genius or something like that. But it's making me look like one. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be honest, it's a multitude of different combinations of things that got me to my method of trading. And it goes a little bit more deeper than this, but I want to keep it simple on YouTube. You know what I mean? Only got an hour on this joint. All right. So if you understand, like, do y'all like that buffer? Start trying to create that buffer for those manipulations. If you like that, let's get the video to 30 likes. Let's go, baby. Double tap. So the more you double tap the screen, the more I can give back. Let's go. So GBPJPY. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Look at GBPJPY. Wow. Wow. Man. Okay. So right now I can't even touch GU. I can't even touch that. No, sir. You gotta let that one go. We gotta catch. Hey, what I normally say, we gotta catch that around the way. Hey, I'm gonna catch you around the way, GJ. I ain't messing with you. I already know. GJ is not the one to be playing with. Like, you can't buy it, and you don't know where it's gonna pull back to. You gotta sit on that. You gotta go on and sit on that one. Let's go to the daily chart. Don't be scared to go to that daily chart. Look at the daily chart. You know a pullback is coming. Look at that. That's incredible. It wasn't even no way I can get into this. I would have had to been in here from yesterday. Hey, the only thing you can do on GJ is pull out a trend line. Right here. That's all you can do. Do you trade New York session like US 30 every day? Yes, if I see a trade setup. So this year I'm starting to trade indices. I'm starting to trade futures. I told y'all all last year, some of y'all is new, but I told y'all all last year, I said I'm gonna start trading futures. And so I have been. And if y'all head over to my Discord, you can see the results. I'm 11-0 last week. 11 trades, 0 losses. And it's all up there for you to see. So yeah, we traded NAS 100. I didn't really trade US 30 because I didn't see an opportunity that fit my trading style. But NAS 100, we caught that. And we caught gold as well. 1,800 points. So hopefully that answered your question. But for the one that was asking about GJ, was that Antonio? So yeah, this is what I would do with GJ. Put up that trend line and wait for that boy to break. Preferably, yeah, just wait for it to break. I mean, I want to get it. I would love to take a sell around down here. But listen to me. If you take a sell, you got to be on defense. You can't go for the home run trade on the sell. You can't do that because it's severely in the buyer's market. All right. We met back in 2019 in London, Excel. I'm finally funded and glad to been following the journey, champ. That's what's up. I don't know who RXXUL is. I don't know your name, but hey, I'm sure it was a pleasure to meet you. Did you happen to come to the Yacht Hotel when I did that free class? Did you happen to come there? Or did I meet you at the actual building where the convention was going on? Cause I booked that Yacht Hotel and then everybody came into the room and I taught for free. It was about 100 people in there in that little small room. That was a blessing. Bro, I came all the way over the pond to teach for free. Let's go, baby. That's just, I contribute that to just God. Like, all glory to God for that, for allowing me to be able to do that, to be able to pull that off. I want to do more of that. I want to do more of that, and I feel like it's coming. I want to do more of that. Since then, bro, I've learned so much, bro. I learned so much. I got way more understanding on so many different things with trend lines, with pitchforks. Like I just got a big toolbox in my head of knowledge with trading. So, hey, I appreciate them hearts going up. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's get the 30 likes, y'all. So that's GJ. Did we look at gold? So look, so remember in the news article, hold on, let me make sure y'all can see this. Remember in the news article, they talked about people putting their money in gold. They talked about people putting their money in gold. So we might be expecting gold to go up. Yep. So if I was, yeah, gold might be going up. Let's see how this boy been moving. And gold is really good at trading with the Fibonacci tool. Like, it's really good. Really good. Let me pull out a few examples. Let's just pick a random spot. So we go from this low point to this high point. Look at that. I just want you to see, because I got new people on here. I want you to understand that golden zone, that Fibonacci tool is money with gold. Money. Look how it bounced off that 50% level. All right. So then we can move it to the next new low and put it to the recent high, which is right here. Okay. Now look at it sitting around that golden zone. Now this is where a lot of y'all get tricked up at. Because you see it sitting on that golden zone right there. And I know some of y'all can't see. So I'm going to make it clear. Now look at that. It's holding around that golden zone, but some of y'all going to get tripped up because of those wicks, and you're going to think that this is a sell. You're going to think this is a sell right here. But what I'm trying to tell you is, what I'm learning is that you got this structure that you're competing with. This structure that I just circled for you. You're competing with that. So we just set at a golden zone. We just came down to a golden zone. But it looked like it's breaking it, but it's that structure right there. That's not something I wouldn't get into. And I'm trying to tell you this because y'all going to be using golden zones. Some of y'all that's watching this video and some of y'all that's going to watch it later. We're going to have 300-400 amounts of people watching this video later on when it releases. And y'all going to go throwing golden zones on the chart. And I want you to know that they're not all going to work. And in this situation, you can see. I'm showing you. Because you got that structure to contend with. And we just made a higher high. We just made a higher high right here. So you're in consolidation at this point. You're stuck inside a consolidation between all of this right here. So that's the time where you don't take it. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the time that you don't take it. Price gonna have to break that structure. We just made a higher high. We came down to a golden zone and we got structure to the left. Oh, you're gonna have to break that structure. I'm telling you, this is the right way for you to learn. I'm telling you, keep this junk simple. So instead, price ends up shooting up. Now, to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't, Mr. L, what's going on, baby? I probably wouldn't be able to catch this buy because it was just too aggressive. Pink Rose. Is that a Tima line? What is a Tima line? J Hood, what's going on, bro? Shout out to J Hood. Yeah, what is a Tima line? I don't know what a Tima line is. My strategy is not ICT. My strategy is FTB. Follow the banks. That's my strategy. And if you want to know what follow the banks strategy is, then subscribe and get notified. Turn on the notifications to all so you can watch these videos, because every video I'm showing you what FTB strategy is. Follow the banks. Every video I'm showing you. FTB is not just a strategy, it's a mindset. You feel what I'm saying? It's a mindset. It's how you think. It's the methodology of it. That's FTB for real. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to probably catch this big old green candle right here. So that would have just been a miss for me. Some of y'all probably would have caught it, but not me. It's just too much. Too quick. So, and it's just no retest, no nothing. So price ends up coming back down. And it comes down crazy. This is the times, just so you know, these are the times where I don't even touch gold. Like, look at them red candles that just drop like crazy. This is the time where I just fall back and I just go trade NASDAQ 100, or I'm going to trade US 30, or I'm going to trade GBPUSD, GBPJPY. Like, I got other pairs to trade, other assets to trade besides wrestling with gold, shooting back and forth, whipsawing us to death. Like, look at this. And here's another one. Another push up. Now, this one, I probably would have been able to catch. All right, this is old. This is like the beginning of January. So I'm just proving a point to you. I'm proving a point to you. And I'm on the 1 hour chart, team. All you got to do is look at the top of my screen and the 1H is highlighted. Just look at the top, because that's how I know I got new people on here. Y'all got to forgive the new people. They're trying to learn just like how you was trying to learn. So there's a 1H at the top of the screen. It's highlighted. That's how you know what time frame I'm on. But anyways, look at this one. So this one ends up dropping down like crazy. But let me tell you, this is FTB, follow the banks. It still didn't break this same structure right here. Why is it not breaking that structure right there? It's not breaking it. But this time, it comes back above that same golden zone. This is how I look at trading. Like, this is how I'm giving y'all a look inside my view of this. Now look at this. Look at how that broke above the golden zone and actually retested for me with that little red candle. With that little red candle. That's all I would have needed to see to get into this trade. Boom. That's how I move in the markets. Let's get the 30 likes. Double tap for that game I just dropped for you. That's how you see it. That's how you move. And if the market is not flowing this way, then I don't touch it. I don't touch it. Triple exponential moving averages. No, I do not. That is not a TMA line. This is a simple moving average line. This is the 50 simple moving average. The 50 simple moving average. And when price is above it, it turns green. When price is below it, it turns red. You don't really need the color change. It just helps me break up the market. That's all. That's all. All right. So I'm not finna just be back testing and telling you what the market did and showing you what I do. I just wanted to prove that point of how to use the golden zone and how it works with gold. It's very important that y'all know that. So here we are right now with current price with gold. Now, your mind is only looking at the golden zone, right? You're only looking at the golden zone. But the 38.2 is an area that it can bounce from. But the 38.2 is a shallow retracement. So I don't really trust the 38.2 that much, if you ask me. The 38.2, if it look like it's bouncing off the 38.2, it can come back lower. It's a shallow retracement. And it can come back lower. You taking the buy at 38.2 and then it drops back down to the golden zone. So in this situation, how I think about this is if price is going to hold at the 38.2, that's cool. That's cool. I want to be able to identify that. But I'm going to need for it to break something at the top if it's going to actually buy. So if people are investing in gold, like it said in the article, if people are investing in gold, and then gold is about to go up some more. Well, I'm going to need for it to break something. Like I'm going to need for it to hold something. I'm going to need for it to hold and respect an area and then go on to break an area. That's FTB, follow the banks. You would just have to repeat the video because I got other things to talk about. Tans. But do you understand that this is the problem, y'all? Like the real problem with this trading stuff is that we just been taught weird ways. Like, well, we just been taught a certain way for so many years, and we think like we get just caught up in our ways. It's not your fault. It's just the older educators. You know what I mean? Because to be honest with you, the way I enter the market is not the same every single time. What is the same? It's a break and retest. That's the same. I wait for a break and a retest. All right. That's the same. But what's not the same is how I come to that point. So, because I'm answering your question, you was like, thanks, Jay. I wish you repeat the entry steps. The entry steps, you trust me, you already know it. It's break and retest. But it's how you get to the break and retest that's different every time. Do you get what I'm saying? It's different every time. This morning, when I sent out a trade setup at 1 a.m., it might be a trend line break. And I have to do the heavy lifting and figure out, is that trend line going to work out this morning? And I got to go down through the time frames to figure that out for y'all. And then send out that trade setup. And then the next day is going to be a golden zone, for an example. And then Thursday might be a bounce off the 50 moving average after it broke structure. The break and retest is what I'm looking for, but every day is different. And to be a trader, you got to love it. You got to love putting the pieces together every day. Putting the pieces to the puzzle together every day. You got to love doing that. Let's see. Kita. Did I say it right? Keita, you're back. Look, I'm trying to be consistent. I'm trying to build legacy. And in order to do that, you got to be consistency. You can't be in and out, MIA. So I want to keep these lives to an hour. Let's keep it to an hour unless y'all really get to asking me questions. Because then I can be consistent. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go on live Monday through Friday for an hour. And I'm going to give the information what we need for the current state of the market. You know what I mean? And then if you ask questions, we'll just keep building. But let me stick to that hour so I know I can be consistent. And then y'all can rely on it. And y'all know it's coming. So I want to go live at 9 o'clock. Now, let's get back to the charts. Let's look at some futures. Any futures that y'all want me to look at? Hey, don't forget to subscribe because I really don't want y'all missing these trade setups. And I really don't want y'all missing this news. So definitely hit that subscribe button and let's get these likes up. Let's get the 40 likes. Let's get the 40 likes before 10 o'clock. Come on, team. Let's get the 40 likes before 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock my time. I'm in Central Standard Time. I'm in Texas. Shout out to Texas. The weather been beautiful. I've been golfing. It's been beautiful. I cannot complain. All right, we about to look at NAS 100. Let's get the 40 likes before 10 o'clock come, y'all. Look at NAS 100 on them. Ooh, look at that money. Gotta make that money, man. I got a question. But they are not for the live. Okay. So just email me. Email me. jtakeprofits@gmail.com. All my stuff is in the description below. Hey, y'all, I see y'all trying to creep up for me. Come on, let's get the 40 likes before 10 o'clock. Let's see. He's 7908 said on a 4-hour and up, I noticed price is still bullish. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. If it's still bullish, that's cool. That's cool. But you just got to have a trade set up. Let me tell you what we not going to do. Let me tell y'all, like, I'll talk to y'all in a minute about that. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Let me come back to that. But right now we're on NAS 100. All right, we're on NAS 100. I mean, do y'all see these big swings? I mean, this is crazy. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a work of art, but I mean, it's like, wow. All right, now look, I got a golden zone. I got a Fibonacci on my chart. Now that golden zone is huge. I'm gonna actually drop it back some. Let me see. Nah, I gotta keep it like this. Now the question is when I pull this golden zone back in time, is it holding that structure? So when I drag this golden zone back, do it look like it's holding that structure? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Let me scroll it back for you to see. Look at that. That's holding that structure. Or structure holding at that area. You feel me? So I'm going to keep it there. So if NAS 100 drops down to this golden zone, I know that that's an area of interest. That's how you follow the banks. You gotta be thinking ahead, prepare for those areas. So we'll see. Then when price get down here, matter of fact, when price gets down here, I don't know if it's gonna buy from here. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if it's gonna go up. So when it gets down to that golden zone, that's when I'm gonna start creating a trade setup. I am not going to touch NAS 100 right now. I'm going to be choosy. I'm going to pick and choose my spots with these futures. I'm not going to be trying to be like, my life depends on it. Every day I got to trade it and I got to make money from it. I'm not doing that. I'm picking and choosing my spots. And you'll see by the end of the year, your boy going to be balling. By the end of the year, like the accounts is going to be looking nice. I gained 300% on my account in 2025. I might not get 300% this year, but we'll see. But I know if I follow the banks, that's where the money is at. So NASDAQ, NAS 100, I'm not touching it until it gets to that golden zone. Now, here's the thing. What if it don't get to the golden zone? Ain't that something? See, it's never black and white. And somebody said, can you go over your entries? It's like, I'm showing you how we get to that point. And then once we get to that point, we just wait for break and retest. But look, what if price don't get to the golden zone? What if it starts shooting up tomorrow morning, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning? What if it starts shooting up then? We got to have a game plan for that. We got to have a game plan. So what I'm going to do, actually, I haven't even thought that far, but I'm just going to do it live. So let me start messing around. All right, so do you see this new Fibonacci I just drew up? And we got a new golden zone. If price holds at this demand zone, these two blue lines on my chart is my demand zones. It comes with my Fibonacci. My Fibonacci is probably the best Fibonacci in trading right now. I probably got the best Fibonacci in trading right now. Shout out to Cobain. So that's my demand zone right there. If price hold at this demand zone and break above that 23.6, I can buy it up to the golden zone. No baby food. Already went over gold. You got to rewind the video. We're on here from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'll stick no baby food. I'll go over it for you in a second. Let me finish this. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. I'm going to feed you eating baby food. I'm going to feed you this real food. No, I'm just playing. I'm talking junk. I'm talking junk. Oh, you said no baby food. What am I talking about? You said no baby food. No baby food. Okay, so you want this steak dinner. Okay. You want this steak dinner. So that's what we're looking at. So if price hold at this blue level, this demand zone, and we clear this 23.6, we can buy that up to the golden zone. Absolutely, steak and lobster. Let's go. Stop getting me hungry at 10 o'clock at night, fam. I'm trying to lose weight, but you about to have me throwing down. You about to have me go in there and cook something. Look, do not be triggering. Do not be triggering my appetite, bro. Look, my appetite is easily triggered. All right, so that's the game plan for that. So do y'all get what I'm saying? So let's double tap the screen. Let's get the 40 likes before 10 o'clock. Hopefully y'all understand it. Rewind it if you didn't catch it. Now, we're going to finish this off for no baby food, and we're going to go to gold. Scotty, what's up? Greetings, baby. GBPJPY bid at 2.10 was crazy. I know. I'm at work trying to get like you so I don't gotta clock in no more. It took me about 6 years. It took me about 6 years to get to that point. But let me tell you, bro, I locked in. I locked in for 4 years straight. 4 years straight, bro. And look, and the other thing, what people don't talk about, I was very smart with my money. Very smart with my money. I put money aside. I was eating pork and beans and chips at lunchtime. Like if you don't know my story, just Google my videos. Jay take profits quitting his job. Like, it's all documented. But you know the story. You know the story. So sacrifice for the next 4 years, fam. Put that money to the side. Don't go out to eat so much. Don't buy this. Quit buying Amazon stuff. Just stack that bread up and get your knowledge up. So then when that bread come and you got 50,000, 20,000, 50,000 sitting in that trading account, you ready. And when you get to $100,000, it ain't no looking back. It ain't no looking back. So here's gold. All right, so gold could bounce. Gold could come down and bounce off of it. Somebody said, do I actually trade the dollar index? I think I saw that question. It says, let me see. I thought I saw a question. Do you personally use DXY? That's the question. Do you personally use DXY? And I use it as a confirmation when I'm trading gold, when I'm trading GBPUSD. I use it as, like, what do they call it? I forgot the word. Negative correlation. I use it as negative correlation. All right. So with gold is obviously right now they talking about, in the beginning of the video I showed you, they talking about the dollar and it's going to be a slight sell off. And what happened with Jerome Powell? They're saying that people are putting their interest into gold, putting their money into gold. And so you know how this stuff go. This stuff off and on. We hear this stuff all the time. But we don't care about that. We just following the money. So gold could shoot up from here. All right, it could shoot up. So if it does shoot up from right where it's at, which is 4,594, then we're going to be looking to buy gold probably around here. That's where we would be looking to buy gold at. But it got a hold at that 38.2. That's where, if you look on my Fibonacci, y'all can't even see this. Look, if you look on my Fibonacci, it's right at the 38.2, that white line. All right. So if it holds at that 38.2, then I'm showing you where the entry is. But, you know, we don't know if it's going to hold, but that's why we got a game plan. And then if it comes down to the golden zone, then you already know I'm going to have a trade set up ready for that. So and then from there, you could just like pull up a trend line from there. Excuse me. You could pull up a little trend line and wait for that to break. And that's if that happens. All right, so we got two scenarios. We got two situations, so we just got to wait and see. Yeah, because Trump might force the feds to keep cutting the interest rates. Absolutely. And it said that it might be slight. It might not be as big as April. The rates that was cut in April, it might not be that big. So we taking all of that in consideration. But the thing is, I'm not going for the home run kill and catching every profit, all of the profits with this. I just want to know my spots, where to get in at. I'm gonna make my money. I might make 5,000. I might make 10,000. I might catch 1,800 points, 2,000 points, but I ain't gonna get too greedy. I'm gonna get in, get out, and reset. All right, team. It's 10 o'clock. I thank everybody that joined in. Let me log off of here. I really do want to appreciate everybody on this mug, man. Everybody that asked the question, everybody that hit the like button and double tap the screen. I really do. I really wanted to get the 40 likes before 10 o'clock, but we got close to it. We had 38. But I do appreciate y'all. And I want to be able to do this for 1 hour, so then I can come back with some more fire tomorrow at 9 o'clock as well. So at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, 9 to 10. All right. I want to be consistent. So let's get it, baby. All right. But hey, y'all already know I'm going to leave y'all with that trade music. Let's go.